Forget your smartphone. Forget the latest high-tech gadget. Today, we're talking about the most incredible device you will ever own. And you carry two of them with you everywhere you go. We're diving into the amazing, living camera that is the human eye.
I mean, have you ever really stopped to think about it? How does this little biological marvel capture the entire world with such incredible speed and detail? Well, that's exactly what we're going to break down.
And to really get our heads around this, we're going to use a super simple analogy that just makes everything click. We're going to put the human eye and a digital camera side by side.
Okay, let's dive right in. Think of it like this. Your cornea, that clear dome on the front, that's like the camera's outer protective lens. The colorful part, the iris, and that black dot in the middle, the pupil, they work together like a camera's aperture, controlling exactly how much light gets in. The lens inside your eye, it's a mind-blowing autofocus system. And the retina, way at the back, that's your high-resolution image sensor. And your brain? Oh, that's the most powerful image processor on the planet.
So now that we know the parts, let's see how they all work together. We're going to follow a single ray of light on its incredible journey from the outside world right through your eye and into your mind.
The trip starts at the cornea, which does a huge chunk of the focusing right away. From there, the light passes through the pupil, which your iris makes bigger in the dark and smaller in bright light. Next up, the lens makes these tiny, precise adjustments to get the focus just perfect. And finally, that focused light hits the retina, this delicate screen of light-sensitive cells that's ready to capture the whole scene.
You know what? Let's try a quick experiment. Go ahead, grab a pen, or even just use your finger. Now, slowly bring it closer and closer to your face. And keep your eye on it. See that? It stays perfectly sharp the entire time. That amazing autofocus you just saw, that's your lens doing its thing in real time.
So that superpower actually has a name. It's called the power of accommodation. It's this incredible ability of your eye's lens to instantly change its shape, getting thicker for things up close and thinner for things far away, to make sure the image is always perfectly focused. It's a living, breathing autofocus system.
Okay, get ready for this because this fact is pretty wild. As all those light rays pass through your lens, they cross over. And because of that, the image that actually lands on your retina is completely upside down and backward. Yep, your eye is seeing the world totally inverted. So, why isn't your world completely topsy-turvy? Well, that's where your brain comes in. It's the ultimate software, taking those signals from the retina and, in a fraction of a second, flipping the image right side up for you. You don't even notice it happening. It's the perfect partnership of biological hardware and neural software.
But, what happens when this super intricate system has a little focusing error? It's actually incredibly common, and the science behind it is pretty straightforward.
First up is myopia, which most of us just call nearsightedness. This is when you can see things up close perfectly fine, like a book, but things far away get all blurry. It's that classic example of the kid in the back of the classroom squinting to try and read the board.
So what's going on here? Well, the light is focusing too soon. It's creating a sharp image in front of the retina instead of on it. This usually happens because the eyeball's a little too long. The fix? A concave lens. Think of it like a little cave. It curves inward. This spreads the light rays out just enough to push that focal point back so it lands perfectly on the retina.
Now, on the flip side, you've got hypermetropia, or farsightedness. With this one, seeing things far away is no problem, but close-up objects are a blurry mess. You have definitely seen someone do this, holding a menu or their phone at arm's length just to be able to read it. That's a classic sign.
And the problem here is the exact opposite. The light is trying to focus behind the retina, typically because the eyeball is a bit too short. To fix this, we use a convex lens, one that curves outward. It helps bend the light rays together more strongly, pulling that focus point forward so it lands right where it's supposed to, on the retina.
And of course, just a really quick but important disclaimer here, this is all just for your information. It's not medical advice in any way. If you have any concerns at all about your vision, please go see a qualified eye care professional.
All right, let's shift gears a little. We've talked about focus, but what about the magic of color? How does your eye actually perceive this vibrant, colorful world all around us?
It sounds a little poetic, doesn't it? But it's pure science. The white light that we see every day, like from the sun, is actually a mix of all the colors of the rainbow, all blended together and traveling as one.
So how do we see the rainbow? Well, when that white light passes through something like a glass prism or even a raindrop, a process called dispersion happens. Each color of light bends at a slightly different angle.
Violet light bends the most, and red light bends the least. This difference in bending spreads them all out into that beautiful band of colors we call a spectrum. It's the exact same reason we see rainbows after it rains.
Wow, okay, we have covered a ton of ground, from how our eyes are like cameras to how rainbows work. So let's just quickly wrap up with the 5 most important things to remember about your amazing eyes.
Number 1, always remember that camera analogy. It's truly the best way to get it. Your eye has a protective lens, an aperture to control light, an autofocus lens, and a digital sensor. It's a living camera.
Second, don't forget that incredible power of accommodation. That dynamic split-second ability of your lens to change its shape is what gives you crystal clear vision, whether you're looking at a mountain miles away or the tiny print on a page.
Number 3 is all about teamwork. Your eye captures an upside-down image, but your brain is the super smart software that flips it right side up instantly, so your view of the world is seamless and makes perfect sense.
Fourth, remember that common vision problems aren't some big mystery. Nearsightedness and farsightedness are just simple focusing errors. The light is landing just in front of or just behind the retina, and luckily, they have a really elegant fix with the right kind of lenses.
And finally, number 5, the world is colorful because of dispersion. White light holds that whole rainbow of colors inside it, and your eyes and brain work together to decode it all, painting the rich, vibrant reality that you experience every single day.
Your eyes are your personal window to the world, constantly streaming everything right into your mind. It's an incredible gift, really. So the only question left is, what are you going to choose to look for today?